Hey, good late afternoon. Late afternoon, yes. Is that a word, late afternoon? Okay, so if you've never had them, I don't recommend trying them because you might fall in love with them. The other day, forgot to bring something to eat after the gym. So the kids were asking for water and cake pops and all that stuff. So I was like, all right, we'll go to Starbucks. And I got myself a pair, I guess, of their sous vide egg bites. So the sous vide egg bite I got was a bacon and a Gruyere cheese. Oh my goodness, too bad. I was ready to drive back and get 2 more for another $5. But then I was like, I gotta be able to make these things myself. Yeah, I don't have a sous vide machine. I don't. But I started reading where you can make them in pressure cookers. So I'm like, all right, so I've got this quick cooker. I'm going to figure out how to make these egg bites for myself to save myself $5. And then I can have them whenever I want. Yeah. So I ordered myself this little handy dandy thing here. It's supposed to be for baby food or whatever, but I'm using it for this. I've already made my egg mixture because you have to do it in the blender, and then I just got my bacon all done. The recipe said to take all your bacon and put it in the bottom of these things. I reserved some for the top because that was my absolute favorite part, was that little piece of bacon they put on top of their egg bites. So I'm gonna do that too. And then I'm gonna put it in here. You steam it for 8 minutes and you do a natural release for 10, and then supposedly they're done. I have not made this before. This is my first time, so we're gonna see how it goes, and I'm praying it works really good because I love the idea that I don't have to spend $5 and go to Starbucks to get it. So first, they tell you to take all these bacon crumbles, which is really hard for me not to just eat it, and put it in the bottom of these little, I'm calling them bubbles. I'm sure they have an actual name, but to me it looks like a little tiny egg bubble thingamajigger, so I'm just calling it a bubble. Fill the bubble with the bacon. Try not to give one more than the other. So I'm making a bacon and cheese one. They have a veggie one, so you could do just veggie, you could do spinach, you could do whatever you want. I wanted the bacon and cheese. All right, since I'm the only one eating these, I can lick my fingers. Otherwise, it's a waste of bacon. That's like a crime. Okay, so did that. Clean that off. And then here is the egg mixture. So it's 4 eggs. Let me read it. 4 eggs, 3/4 cup of cheese. I didn't measure my cheese. Half a cup of cottage cheese, and then a 1/4 cup of, the recipe called for heavy cream. I chose to just use 2% milk. So it's 2% milk. The recipe said you could use whatever milk you wanted if you wanted to cut back on calories and fat. You don't have to use heavy cream. What was the other one said? Oh, and it said you could use cream cheese instead of cottage cheese, but they found it made it a little heavier. Yeah. You know what I realized? They don't tell you how much to put in each one of these things. I don't know, this is a lot of mixture, so I might be able to do 2 rounds. So I'm just gonna, because I'm sure they're gonna like blow up. I don't mean literally blow up, but like, you know, poof up. Excuse me. And so I'm not gonna fill them too much. Plus, I plan to put a piece of bacon and some more cheese on top. That's what I love about cooking. You can take a recipe and make it how you want it to make it. So that's what I'm doing. All right. I got those filled. Can you see those? Oh, good, you can. Okay, so then I have a little bit of extra bacon. So I'm gonna break them, oops, and put 1 on top of each little thing here. There we go. I might have a little, well, I guess if I have, oh, I have to make more bacon for another batch. Yeah, I've got enough for like another batch. Okay, and then I'm going to top it. And again, you can make these as healthy or as non-healthy as you want. As you can tell, mine are kind of leaning towards the slightly or unhealthier version, but more protein with the bacon, which is what I want. You could also use turkey bacon or sausage, I'm sure. You could do whatever your little heart wants. Okay, or whatever your dietary needs don't need. Okay, tin foil. Then it said to loosely cover in tin foil. So I'm guessing that's kind of loosely. I don't know. And then I've already got my tray in here. Can you see my tray? Come on, phone. Come on. Whoops. You're looking at my ceiling. There you go. I got my tray and a cup of water. And now I'm going to attempt to put this sucker in here without spilling it. Okay, there we go. Done. Lid on. I'm really excited. Okay, steam for, what did I say, 8 minutes? Yes, 8 minutes. Time. Start. Done, y'all. Done. I was going to show you real quick what's become one of my favorites lately is my cheese grater. I am not using the hand blocker because I can't find it. I have it somewhere in the house, but I don't know where. I've kind of gotten away from buying shredded cheese because of all the junk they put in it. So I bought a block of cheese at BJ's today for like $6. And I have gotten so, like, I used all the cheese I used in those from this little tiny, and I only cut maybe a quarter of it off. And I've still got a ton here to go. And then all I do is I shred it up and I put it in a container. Like, here's just a little sandwich container I keep it in. And then when I need shredded cheese, either I have it already shredded or I just quickly shred some more. This probably stays dirty as much as my garlic press does. It is constantly in my dishwasher. It is dishwasher safe. One of my favorite parts of it is that it's dishwasher safe because nobody likes having to clean cheese out of sharp things. Sharp blades. I don't like having to clean cheese out of it. I'm slowing down because this is usually when I end up like cutting my finger. It does come with a protector, guard protector that you can put it into. Like I said, I have one. I want to say it's in my pantry over there somewhere. I'm sure that's where it is. I just can't find it. So I've been trying to do it very carefully. But this is the coarser grate. So the pieces are, they're not too big, they're not too little. I like it. And you can use it to grate, just about anything. Carrots, whatever you want. Cabbage, whatever. I can't think of anything else I grate. Potatoes, you could grate potatoes with it. But, all right, y'all. I'm gonna let this cook. I'll post a picture when it's done. Unless if somebody wants me to come back and show it, let me know. I'll come back, I'll jump back on. But fingers crossed these eggs turn out amazing. And I'm planning to try to make, normally I make pulled pork in the oven. Then my oven's on. It takes like 5.5 hours when I make pork in the oven. I'm going to try to find a recipe and see if I can make pulled pork in my quick cooker and how much quicker it is and if it tastes just as good. Because in the summer, I love pulled pork, but I hate having the oven on for 5+ hours. It just heats up the house and is no fun. So, all right, guys. I know a lot of you come in on winter, so you don't care if your oven's on, but still, it's, I don't know, it's no fun to have your oven on. That's a lot of money out the door. If you can get it cooked in like under 30 minutes, why not? All right, well, I'm going to go. I'll post a picture once it's done. And, yeah, if you need anything or want to see anything, let me know.